All right, good afternoon. Today I have Eric Gagnon. He is the president and founder of WeSellRestaurants. He's a VetFran committee member. He's joining me here today to talk a little bit more about franchise resales and how veterans can get involved in the restaurant and franchise resale industry. So thank you for joining me, Eric.
Thank you for having us, Matt. Glad to be here.
Yeah, it's really great to talk about this because resales and things like, and your business specifically is a great fit for veterans because it's an existing business, right? So it's something that they can get involved in. They can see that it's already got a P&L sheet and it's already got customers and things like that. So tell me a little bit more about how resales come about and how people can get involved in buying one.
Good, yeah. Resale is a great opportunity for everyone, especially for veterans. It's one of the growing trend in the franchise industry, as a lot of people are either baby boomers or people like that are deciding to retire, and their kids do not want to take over the family businesses. So there's a lot of great businesses that do not have an exit strategy or future owner, and these become available on the open market. And like you mentioned, a lot of them have already a track in history that we can talk about, profit and loss statement, tax returns. And also another very interesting point on that is that a lot of franchisors have different requirements for resales than they do for new sales of stores. So perhaps a veteran may not have all the financial qualification required for a brand new store, but may as well qualify for a resale and take over an existing store, instead of building a new store from scratch.
Right. Yeah, it sounds like a great opportunity for folks who, may not be interested in going through the process of getting everything started in the real estate and construction and things like that of a new franchise, but can get involved in something like that. So, one of the main reasons why folks come to VetFran is to explore veterans discounts that are offered by franchises on some of the fees that they might pay when starting a franchise. Do those same discounts typically apply in a resale situation?
Yeah, a lot of time there's some concessions that a franchisor will make in addition to some veteran discounts, because there's kind of two types of resale. Sometimes you see a business that's profitable, has already got a cash flow going, and then you'll come in day one and probably turn profitable. There's also another type of opportunity, kind of if you think about real estate, people that buy a fixer-upper for a lower price, but then fix it up, and then you create value for yourself. That's another opportunity available. And a lot of time the franchisor, to save a store from going dark, will make some concessions to a new franchisee coming in that store in various different ways to help even make a sweeter deal for the upcoming person. So the veteran's willing to work really hard and then build sales and turn the store around. They can buy a store for pennies on the dollars, literally, and make the turnaround. Okay.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. And I mean, one of the points that you mentioned there is, why there might be a resale situation. So, the stigma may be that a resale is coming on the market because it's either underperforming or it's a bad store, bad location. But that's not the case, right? There's a lot of reasons why resales come around. It could be that the family business, someone doesn't want to operate it anymore. The kids don't want to take it on. So a very successful store is being resold, right?
Correct, exactly. The perception is like, oh, somebody's selling their business, what's the catch? It's too good to be true. It is not. You think about it, a lot of legacy brands that have been around a long, long time, the kids have grown up in that business and they really don't want to. They want to go to law school. They want to go to medical school. They want a newer brand. So a lot of times the family will end up selling the portfolio that they have and take the money and invest in a newer brand because that's what the kids want. But these are still very good stores. They just don't want to. Or some people don't have any children. Children live in different locations. No family members want to come. Sometimes it's just burnout. It's not always retirement. Some people, in their 30s, they were very excited to be in the industry. And then they're now in their 50s. They want a different lifestyle. So they want to just exit that business and do something different. So yeah, it's not always because there's a bad situation. In some cases there is, but it also creates a great opportunity that, like we talked about, to buy it for pennies on the dollars and make a big turnaround.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And it's good to hear that those businesses are, kind of cared for by families and then able to be passed on to a new set of owners. So my last kind of thing that I want to talk about is how can vets get involved in purchasing a resale either through your company or through a different company. I know you deal with, in a lot of cases, with restaurants, but if they're looking for a resale, what's the next step? How do they get involved?
Sure. I mean, of course, yeah. They want a restaurant resale. WeSellRestaurants.com is a place to go here. Not to be
Right.
a selfish plug, but there's all sorts of other businesses. Biz by Sell is a national listing website where there's a lot of things. Different brokers sometimes have different specialties. Sometimes general brokers. Sometimes don't be ashamed to contact the franchisor directly. They may not handle that themselves. Usually they do not. But they may have a list of people that reach out to them and says, hey, if somebody wants to buy an existing store, let me know. So these are probably two of the best possibilities to go after. Find a broker or actually sometimes reach out to the brand directly.
Okay, yeah, that's great. I mean, we actually just recorded an interview with Alicia Visconti from FranServe, and we talked a lot about franchise consultants and things like that. So it sounds like those guys are in a lot of ways able to help connect you to a resale opportunity. So Eric, thank you so much for joining me. I think that's most of the time that we have for today, but it's been great talking with you about franchise resales and WeSellRestaurants.com. So I wanted to thank you again for being here. We really appreciate it.
Glad to be here. Thank you so much for having us. Have a great day.
All right. Thank you.